And a very good afternoon to you all. It's time for Game 2. I'm Tyler Peterson, live from UC Health Park. It's the Vibes and Range Riders in Game 3 of the series, Game 3 of the year. Game 2 today in our doubleheader. This will be a 7-inning ball game. We'll only play 7. And then we'll have 2 off days before a 3-game series starting Saturday. Vibes and Range Riders. Right now, Vibes are taking the field. It's almost time for the national anthem. We'll get you lineups after the anthem, but we'll send it down to the field. A base-filled national anthem on this Wednesday afternoon. Here's lineups for Game 2. First for the Glacier Range Riders, under manager Nick Hogan. Ben McConnell in center field once again leading things off, followed by Gabe Howell at short. He will bat second. Brody Wofford at first bats third. Dean Miller, the DH, bats fourth. Brandon Trammell, the right fielder, bats fifth, followed by Ryan Cash at second. He bats sixth. Kevin Jordan at third, batting seventh. Jared Fry, the catcher, bats 8th, and Brant Broussard in left field, batting 9th. On the mound for the Range Riders, it's the lefty Pierce Smith. As for the Vibes, Brandon Perez, shortstop, leading things off, followed by Gio Diaz in left. He'll bat second. Dominic Hernandez, the center fielder, bats third, followed by Ulysses Cantu, the third baseman, batting fourth. Miguel Tejada in the lineup at second base today, batting fifth. Caleb Marquez at first, batting sixth. Joshua Esparza in right, batting seventh. Julian Lara, the DH, bats eighth. And Jesus Rabago, the catcher, bats ninth. On the mound for the Vibes, it's number 31, Josmel Naranjo. Josmel is a 6'4", 218 lefty. He is from Maracay, Venezuela. He's 22 years old. He spent 2 years in the Phillies Dominican Summer League and pitched quite well. His last year at the affiliated level, 22 games, all in relief, an ERA of 1.77, 47 strikeouts in 45 innings. He fared not as well last year in the Independent League American Association Houston Apollos. He was 0-8 in 10 starts with a 10.72 ERA. Here he is with his first start with the Vibes. Glad to have you along for Game 2. Vibes looking to take this series. And again, I'm sort of in between whether this is really a 6-game series or a 3-game series because same team, 6 games, but with 2 off days in between. The off days being tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Here comes Ben McConnell to the plate. We are just about ready for baseball. Now, I estimated the time for this stream to start at 4, And I almost had it right. It's 4:01, and we'll probably get first pitch here at about 4:02. Let's see. McConnell, the lefty, stands in. 3 for 5 in the first game of our doubleheader. First pitch from Naranjo. On its way. McConnell bunts, a drag bunt. It's a good one. It's toward the second baseman, Tejada. He'll have no play. First pitch, bunt single, Ben McConnell. And that's how our ball game begins at 4:01 p.m. Now here's Howell. Already 9 RBI for Howell in his first 2 games. Vibes won the previous game, 12-11. Took 3 hours and 5 minutes, and it spanned 2 days. First pitch to Howell. Strike at the knees. Our umpires, they've moved around clockwise. It's William Berger behind home plate, Cameron Monaco at first, and Doug Hodges, who's behind the plate for Game 1, now at third base. But in this situation, currently out at second base. There's another strike at the knees. Nice late afternoon here in Colorado Springs. Wind not as gusty as it was earlier in the day. Currently blowing in from left. Middle infield at double play depth. Ground ball towards third. Kanji takes it on a hop. Goes to second for 1. Tejada, no relay. They'll get the out. And Howell reaches on a fielder's choice. The out goes 5-4. And we have our center field camera back as well. And I want to thank everyone's help. Gage Dana, our technical director today. Gage Dana, our technical director today. I know we talked about that. Hayden Everhart. And Enda Mangan, our 2 camera operators. First pitch to Wofford. Strike 1. We've got great production here, and it's thanks to Visua, our production company that helps us put together this, I'm just going to say it, best in the Pioneer League stream. Check on first. Back is Howell. 1 out here in the top of the first. We've just started Game 2. And again, a 7-inning ball game. Wofford 0 for 4 with a hit by pitch earlier today. Decent lead for Howell. He's not going, and that's a fastball on the outside. Well, so far, Naranjo showing pretty good control for the first 3 batters. He's hitting exactly where Rabago is setting up. Naranjo to the plate. Breaking ball lined into center field. That's a base hit. Howell's going to try to go from third. Throw from Hernandez. Cut off. That'll keep Wofford at first base. It's first and third with 1 out. Nice base running by Howell. Read that right off the crack of the bat. No hesitation at the turn at second. Stu Peterson waved him on to third. Now here's Dean Miller, the DH. A ground ball can get Naranjo out of the inning. First pitch on its way to Miller. That's a called strike 1 on the inside. Dean Miller, the DH, briefly went out to right field in the bottom of the 8th. Was on base 4 times in Game 1, 3 singles and a walk. Scored 2 runs. That's in the dirt. The runner was on the move. The runner's going to come in to score. That's going to be a stolen base and a wild pitch. So give a stolen base to Wofford. Howell will come in on the wild pitch. And it's 1-0 Range Riders. Man on second. 1 out. And a swing and a miss by Miller. 1-0 Range Riders. Still just the first inning, if you're just tuning in. Vibes won Game 1 of a doubleheader, 12-11. Now trail 1-0 in the top of the first. Naranjo set. Pitch on its way, down low. In addition to the pro ball that Naranjo has pitched, I should say a foreign winter league is still his pro ball. I'll take that back. He pitched for La Guarira in Venezuela, in the Venezuelan winter league, the Tiburones, the Sharks. That's fouled back to the screen. Stays 2 strikes. Just turned 22 back in March, did Naranjo. Middle infield playing back. Outfield straight up. Here's a ground ball toward third. Cantu gets the ball, looks back the runner, throws on to first, and throws high. To third goes Wofford, and he stays there. That's going to be an error. He was not going to beat that out. First and third, 1 out. Already 1-0 Range Riders. Here's Brandon Trammell. Naranjo can still get out of the inning with just 1 pitch, but it's got to be hit to the middle infield. First pitch is high. Trammell's been in right field for all 3 games, except for when he briefly pitched in the previous game in the early afternoon. That's high. And it was interesting, I was looking at the Glacier Range Rider roster. They actually list Trammell as a right-handed pitcher and not an outfielder. Naranjo to the plate. That's inside. 3 balls now on Trammell. You want to avoid the crooked numbers. You can allow 1 run here and there. But Naranjo would love to get out of this inning with just 1 run across for Glacier. but he's got to bear down. Pitch to the plate. That's a nice strike. That will be the only context in which I ever use the term bear down, as I am a Arizona State alumnus. Pitch to the plate, swung on and missed. Nice pitch from Naranjo. And now the count will go full. Be interested to see if Miller goes here. Marquez is playing in front of Miller at the bag. An attempt maybe he might be able to turn two as well. Miller does not go. The pitch is swung on, popped behind third. Cantu giving it a look. I don't think he has a play. It's just over the wall. So Trammell stays alive. Full count to Trammell. One away, men at first and third here in the top of the first. That's strike three called, and they're going to throw down. They're not going to get Miller. And at third stays Wofford. So a little more of an accurate throw. They might have had Miller down at second, but they were highly aware of a potential double steal there. First strikeout for Naranjo. Listen, any way you cut it, that's a huge out in this inning. Give Miller a stolen base. It's the second stolen base of the inning for the Range Riders. Now here's Cash. 2 men on, 2 men out. First pitch on its way. Swung on, line down the right field line, but well foul. He was on it, but he was just very late. Oh, and 1 to Cash. Naranjo to the plate. That's outside. Cash got the start earlier today. Did not have a hit, but he was on base 3 times. He walked twice. He scored 2 runs and swiped the bag. A lot of active base running between these two teams. Very, add a couple more varies onto that as well. Aggressive game for the Vibes previously. This is blocked by Rabago. There was a stretch there. I mean, it seemed like 10 batters in a row swung at the first pitch. And some of them, it seemed like they would get about 5 or 6 hits in a row. They were running on every first pitch as well. If there was a base runner, I mean, I had not seen that aggressive a game in a long time. It makes for exciting baseball, though. That was outside. Rabago tried to bring it back in unsuccessfully. Three different games, 3 different catchers. And the Vibes are carrying 3 catchers. Julian Lara was the catcher in game 1. Ada Rosales. And now Rabago. This is line to right. In comes right fielder Esparza. He won't get it. The throw into home is offline. It's a 2-run single. As Cash will advance to second on the throw, but it's 3-0 Range Riders. So that was a nice swing to send that the other way by Cash. And here's Jordan. So a 3 spot here in the very start of game 2. And remember, this is only a 7-inning ball game, so runs are almost at a premium, and now Naranjo balked. think he could hear his middle infielders telling him to check on the runner at second. And he started his motion but wanted to step off. So Cash goes to third. 2 outs. Jordan at the plate. 3-0 Glacier. Ground ball towards second. Tejada's there. Takes on the backhand. He gets through. That's an error on Tejada. Stood up and tried to backhand the ball in front of him. No RBI for Jordan. And it's 4-0. So now here's Fry, the 8th man to bat in the inning. And that's a strike. Fry got the start in game 1. Missed out on the game 2 festivities. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right. Over is Esparza. Still coming on, still coming on. It's going to fall. It'll be a single for Fry. To third goes Jordan. And now 9 men will come to the plate. That last run that came in is unearned, the one where Cash scored. So 4-0 Range Riders, and here comes Jalen Peguero. Pitching coach did not think he would be having a meeting this early. Range Riders, to their credit, have scored double digits in both ball games. Off to a 4-0 start here. Try to find out exactly who is pitching down in that bullpen. Just some stretch and toss right now. No one actively warming up, but you could see the whole cadre of catchers and support staff go down to the bullpen out of the dugout. So it's Broussard, the 9th man to bat in the inning. 4-0 Range Riders. And you now have to fix the tourniquet somewhere. You got to try to get it here. Two errors in the inning for the Vibes. Pitch to the plate in the dirt. Bago stops it. I wonder, had the throw from Abago been a little bit more on the line to second base when Miller was moving, he wasn't really scooting it down to second base. Might have been able to get him and stop this 2 runs too many. Ground ball to first. Marquez stops it. He picks it up. He steps on first. And the inning is finally over. 9 men bat. 4 come in. We head to the bottom of the first. 4-0 Range Riders. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Welcome back to the ball game. It's 4-0 Range Riders as we enter the bottom of the first inning. Pierce Smith, the starter for Glacier. A 6'5", 220 left-handed pitcher. He's played with some previous Indie League experience. He was with the Westside Woolly Mammoths and the Houston Apollos last year. He was actually a teammate of Josmel Naranjo then, if he pitched for Houston in 2021. SEC product out of Ole Miss. The defense behind him, Broussard in left, McConnell in center, Trammell in right. Jordan at third, Howell at short, Cash at second, Wofford at first, and Fry behind the plate. Well, twice in the game this morning, the Vibes were trailing and came back, and they came back to win that game. Perez, Diaz, Hernandez, the first three. And something tells me Brandon might be swinging at the first pitch from Pierce Smith. Let's see. He does not, and he takes outside. It's already the longest at bat for Brandon Perez he's had today. Perez takes a nice breaking ball. In for strike one. Pretty good slider. Big, tall pitcher is Smith. Certainly passes the eye test. It's a high pop-up behind the first base dugout, out of play. Onto the concourse and almost got into one of those s'mores pits. We have fire pits around the stadium, and you can buy s'mores kits and roast them. Fun fact, and I haven't checked this officially, but here's a ground ball towards second. Cash is there, scoops it up, throws on to first, and Perez is gone. 4-3 on the putout. I do believe that Toasty, our mascot Toasty, is the only mascot in professional sports to be actively on fire. I think he's the only one that can say that. Here's Gio Diaz. Second start today for Diaz. Smith to the plate, way outside. Ball one. Get a new baseball, rub that one up. Didn't want that one anyway, I'm sure. This is inside, 2-0. One out in the inning. Bases are empty. Game 2 today, again. A 7-inning ball game here in Game 2. Pitch to Diaz. Way behind him. Well, this has now become a very uncomfortable at bat, as Smith has thrown it wide left in the dirt and wide right. 3-0. Down the pipe for strike one. Hitters count for Diaz. Ground ball down third, fair. It's going to be extra bases for Diaz. Let's see how many. He'll go to second. Will he be waved on? He will be waved on. It's going to be tight play. Sliding in safely at third is Diaz with a one-out triple. The left fielder, Broussard, really waited on that ball. And it sort of took its time curving around that left field wall, which gave Diaz just enough time to get all the way to third. So Hernandez finds himself in another RBI spot. Let's see if Dominique can come through again. Man at third, one out. If you're Rocky Mountain, you want to make sure Pierce can't get a shutdown inning. you just want to start scoring and start chipping away at this as soon as possible. And that can start with Hernandez. And that's outside for ball one. Vibes have worn white again today, and Glacier Range Riders in their... I'm going to go with Park Ranger Green. I like that one the best. Pitch. Half swing. Does he go? No, says the first base umpire. It's 2-0. On deck, Ulysses Cantu. In the hole is Miguel Tejada Jr. A ball in play will score a run, but Hernandez will like more than that. Line drive to center field. McConnell comes in. Now he goes back. This is going to be a sac fly. It'll score a run, and it's 4-1. Two outs now, and Cantu comes to the plate. So the Vibes do get one back, and that's very important. Especially when you're working with 6 fewer outs than a normal ball game. First pitch to Cantu, takes it right down the heart of the plate for strike one. I'd like to welcome everyone watching our stream today. Whether you're here in Colorado Springs, whether you're up in Glacier, elsewhere. If you're down in Mexico. This is El Partido Segundo Hoy, second game of the day. Weak ground ball towards third. Charging is Jordan. He'll throw to first. In the dirt, it's past the first baseman Wofford into the tunnel area where the Vibes come out, and over to second goes Cantu. That's going to be a straight error, and a 2-base error at that. So the Vibes now have a chance to get another one in the form of Miguel Tejada Jr. Had a huge double to right center field that scored a man in that 7-run seventh earlier today. Two outs with Cantu at second. Line drive center field base hit. Charging is McConnell. They're going to send Cantu. We've got action. The throw is cut off from Wofford. There'll be no throw home. He slides in safe. I think Wofford should have come home with the relay. It's 4-2. RBI for Miguel Tejada. That's going to be an unearned run for Smith, and if there are any further runs in this inning, those will be unearned as well. Here's Marquez. 2 home runs earlier today, and hit the hardest ball I've seen in a while on the second home run. This pitch is outside for ball one. You want to talk about guys that pass the eye test? Marquez fits into that category. 6'3", 240. You have to imagine there's a lot of power behind that frame. From Blue Springs, Missouri. 22 years old, way high and outside. Throw down to first. Tejada, not as comfortable getting back as it should have been. Didn't slide, but he is safe. Smith to the plate. Marquez to right. Over is the right fielder Trammell, but this will be out of play. Over the Vibes bullpen. Well, if Marquez makes contact, it goes a long way. 5 strikeouts for Marquez, 2 home runs in his first 2 games. Check on Tejada, he gets back. 2-1 to Caleb Marquez. Vibes trail by 2 here in the bottom of the first. Pitch on its way, swung on and missed. Swung over the breaking ball, and now it's 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. Oh, and they've got Tejada picked off. They're going to throw down to second. Back to Smith. And they tag him out. The inning is over. And I'm going to have to look at that pickoff at the end to see exactly how that worked. It went 1, 3, 6, 1, 4. And the inning is over. We head to the top of the second. 4-2. Glacier leads. Vibes get 2 back. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Top of inning number 2, we've already had 6 runs across the board. 4 of those for Glacier, 2 for Rocky Mountain. Top of the order, McConnell, Howell, Wofford. I'm Tyler Peterson. Welcome back inside UC Health Park. A 7-inning ball game, game 2 of our doubleheader. McConnell started this game off with a bunt single. First pitch from Naranjo in the dirt. Two unearned runs for Naranjo in the first. 2 earned runs for Naranjo in the first. That's low again as well. From the windup, McConnell swings and misses. You could hear, or maybe you might not be able to hear, but you can hear in the stadium. After that second ball to McConnell, you could hear a few vamos coming from his teammates in the dugout and on the field. So he's got the support of his teammates. 3-1 now to McConnell. Urbago setting up low and outside. The pitch is swung on, fouled down the left field line. Over is a left fielder, Diaz. Still coming over, and it lands out of play. It'll be a full count to McConnell, leading off the top of the second. Even down 4-0, there's no reason for the Vibes to believe they were out of this game. I mean, they scored 7 in 1 inning in the previous game, 12 total, and lo and behold, they put up a 2 spot in the first. Half swing, did he go? No, says the third base umpire. Had to wait for it. It's a walk to McConnell to begin the second. Here's Howell, who reached on a fielder's choice. A righty is throwing in that Vibes bullpen. Try to figure out who that is. First pitch to Howell in the dirt. That might be Jorge Gonzalez, who we saw on opening day. There's only a couple arms we haven't seen as of yet. There goes McConnell, the throw from Rabago. Too late. Another steal for McConnell. We've seen Alvarez and Buelna. We've seen Gonzalez and Mardueno. We've seen Mora and now Naranjo. Ochoa. And Perez and Rios. Briefly saw Rodriguez yesterday. Sam Morano opening day, as was Villagomez. This ball hit to center. Hit deep. Back is Hernandez. This is off the wall. They're going to send McConnell home. He will score. It's a double for Howell, and it's 5-2. Only two arms we haven't seen from this pitching staff. That would be Miguel Pozo, 22-year-old right-hander out of the Dominican Republic, and Tommy Caulfield, who briefly got up in the previous game, left-hander out of Burlingame, California. Here's a foul back to the screen. This is Brody Wofford. Wofford singled back in the first. Coming set is Naranjo. Breaking ball stays high. It's a very easy delivery from Naranjo. Straight over the top. That's in the dirt. Blocked by Rabago. Perhaps not straight over the top like Josh Colmenter of the Diamondbacks, but really brings that arm around in an arc. Two one is inside. Still nobody out. Howell at second. And a 5-2 ball game. Here's a ball cranked to center. Back is Hernandez. Still going back. Still going back. He reaches up. He makes the catch. Boy, Wofford made solid contact, but did not get it high in the air enough. And Hernandez, I thought that was going to be over his head off the bat, but he tracked it down. 2 outs. Excuse me, 1 out in the inning. That's the first out in the inning. McConnell will go to third. Miller at the plate. Ground ball or fly ball could get the Range Riders their 6th of the game. First pitch on its way. Miller takes in the dirt. And right now, Naranjo spiking a few of these. Pitch to the plate. Ground ball toward third. Cantu's going to come home way over the head of Rabago. And the runner scores. It's going to be the second E5 on Ulysses Cantu. Fielder's choice E5. Third error for the Vibes. And the Range Riders do have that 6th run. Here's Trammell. Struck out looking in the first. Just a touch inside from Naranjo. Well, the Vibes scored 2 in the bottom of the first, and the Range Riders get those 2 runs back. It's once again a 4-run lead. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Tejada to Perez to Marquez. A double play. 4-6-3. And that ends the inning. 2 more runs for the Range Riders. We move to the bottom of the second. 6-2 Glacier. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Bottom of 2, Marquez, Esparza, Lara, the first 3 to face Pierce Smith. Welcome back to our ball game. I'm Tyler Peterson, live inside the press box at UC Health Park. 6-2 Glacier over Rocky Mountain. First pitch to Marquez, swung on and missed. Marquez was at the plate when Miguel Tejada Jr. was picked off to end the bottom of the first. Gets a fresh count and is now behind 0-1. This is hit a ton to right center. Back is Trammell, still going back. It one hops the wall. Marquez with another extra base hit. This time it's a double. So I've known Caleb Marquez for 3 games, and I'll say this. When he does hit the ball, it goes an awful long way. Here's Joshua Esparza. 4 runs in the first for Glacier, 2 runs in the first for the Vibes, 2 runs in the second for Glacier, and the Vibes looking to get some more. That's high and outside from Smith. Pitch to Esparza, strike at the knees. Esparza picked up his first RBI on a single in the 4th inning of Game 1 today. Smith to the plate, very high. Nobody out, runner at second here in the bottom of the second. In the dirt, 3-1. Lara on deck, Rabago in the hole. Three-1 to Esparza. That's high. It's ball 4. First two men are on for the Vibes here in the second. Julian Lara, as I should say. Took an 0 for 3 on opening day. He was the opening day catcher. Struck out 3 times and walked. He's batting 8th as he did on opening day. He and Rabago are switching places from where they were on opening day. First pitch, fastball, called strike 1. No stats for Lara before this year. He's 20 years old. Swings and misses at that outside pitch. And he chased. 5'10", 182 from Veracruz in Mexico. This pitch is slapped down the right field line, but well foul. You allow 4 in the first, you chip away with 2. You allow 2 more, well, you want to get at least those 2 back here in the second. Only playing 7 innings. That's high. Lara getting some instructions from Luani Sanchez, the third base coach. There's a ball popped up behind home plate into the stands. Hits the 4th row of the bleachers. Someone's going home with a foul ball. Men at first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Chase the breaking ball. Lara not happy with himself. There's 1 away. For Smith, that's his first strikeout of the season. Badly fooled on that pitch. Here's Rabago. Rabago was 1 for 4 on opening night. Smith with the inside move, but there was nobody even close to second base. Pitch to Rabago. That's outside. Top of the order, Brandon Perez on deck. Bago takes high again. Jesus Rabago, also 20 years old, from Matamoros in Mexico. Or excuse me, in Ciudad Obregón in Mexico. Oh, that's inside. It almost hit him. 3 balls on Rabago. 5'11", 194. Part of 2 other organizations in the Mexican Baseball League before joining the Acereros de Monclova and being assigned to the Vibes. Smith to the plate, way high, way outside. It's ball 4. And now the Vibes are in major business now. 1 out. Brandon Perez at the plate. Perez drove in the first run of the season for the Vibes. Back on opening day. He scored Joshua Esparza on a double in the 9th inning. Can he come through here? First pitch. Swung on, popped up behind the Vibes dugout, out of play. Again, a first pitch swing from Perez. For Smith's part, he's trying to get a ground ball to get out of the inning. This is hit into center field. This should score the runner from third, Marquez. McConnell catches. They'll tag from second to third and third to home. Marquez scores. To third goes Esparza. And the Vibes do get one run back. It's 6-3. Give Brandon his second RBI of the season. And now here's Gio Diaz, first and third. Diaz tripled in his first at bat and scored the first run in the first. He'll need a two-out hit here. That's high and outside. Pitch to the plate. It's a ground ball, and it's into the hole, into left field, a base hit. RBI single for Gio Diaz, and the Vibes get both runs back. It's back to a 2-run deficit. Scoring is Esparza. Rabago at second. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez is the go-ahead run. First pitch. Breaking ball inside to Hernandez. That one was clocked at 67. First and second, 2 outs. Fastball just off the plate. If Hernandez can find a gap here, and the outfield is actually pinching Hernandez to the gaps, they're giving him not only the left field line, but most of left field. He could score 2. Then again, they could throw him 4 balls and walk him. On deck is Cantu. 6-4 Range Riders. As of now. Inside, ball 4. The third walk of the inning for Smith. And now it's Ulysses Cantu with the bases loaded. Cantu reached on an error by the third baseman, Jordan. Had a big 2-run double in Game 1 today. There's a righty warming for Glacier as we speak. And now Nick Hogan having a argument with the home plate umpire. And now we're going to have a quick talk. There's some issue as to, I don't know if it's a number of mound visits. There's some number that Nick Hogan thinks that they are getting an unfair amount for. I'm not exactly sure what the question is. But the answer back to Nick Hogan was 3 defense, 3 offense all game. It must be a question of visitation. I'm not sure. First pitch to Cantu, high and outside. One 1-0 to Cantu. And right now, Smith has to prove he can get back in the strike zone. And that's down low. It's ball 2. Cantu in a hitter's count. The pitch, way outside. 3-0. And now, Cantu either has a major green light or he can just rest the bat on his shoulder. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Cantu with a chance to not just tie the game, but give the Vibes the lead. Swung on, grounded toward Howell. Oh, it hits the runner. The inning is over. It hits the runner, and the inning is over. That's just some bad luck. 2 runs for the Vibes. We go to the top of the third. 6-4, Glacier leads. Top of the third inning. Well, we've already had 10 runs. And the first pitch from Naranjo on its way, and it is low. So, interesting scoring on that last play. It officially goes as a 6 unassisted, the runner's interference. Cantu hit it on the nose, but he hit it right into the leg of Gio Diaz. Where Howell was, I would imagine he would have made that play go on to second. No way of knowing, though. This is Ryan Cash. Will be followed by Kevin Jordan and Jarrett Fry. Naranjo now needs a shutdown inning. And that's a strike. Twice the offense has recouped some runs. Now you got to stop Glacier from scoring. And a big swing and a miss from Cash. A righty throwing for the Vibes. A righty throwing for the Ridge Riders. The 3-2. Swung on, hit to center field. Hernandez broke back. Now he stops. Now he goes back again. He makes the catch. With one out, here's Kevin Jordan. Jordan reached on that error by Miguel Tejada Jr. Base is empty. One out. First pitch to Jordan. Hit to the right side. Down the line. This is a foul ball. Just barely. It went down behind the Vibes bullpen area into a spot that I cannot see from my vantage point, so I was trusting the word of Cameron Monaco at first base, and he threw the hands up. So, allowed strike, it's 0-1. Naranjo to the plate. In the dirt. Here comes the 1-1 on its way. It's down low as well, 2-1. Again, I want to make sure everyone does know that there was a scheduling change. We will be playing ball Saturday at 6:30. 2-1 in the dirt, 3-1. Originally scheduled as a Sunday and then Monday doubleheader against these Range Riders. What it's actually going to be is a Saturday, Sunday, Monday wraparound series, 6:30, 5:05, and 4:30 respectively. Ground ball towards second. Tejada on the high backhand. Throws onto first. Marquez digs it out. And there's 2 away. So this is much better from Naranjo. 2 outs. And that'll bring up the catcher, Jared Fry. Well, the Vibes scored 1 run in each of the first 5 innings in Game 1. Today they've scored 2 in the first and 2 in the second. And heck, we'd hope they keep that up. Pitch on its way. Strike 1 to Fry. The question is, though, will Pierce Smith come out for the 3rd inning? There was someone working extensively in that Range Rider bullpen. Fouled back to the screen. It's 0-2. Nick Hogan did tell me that all of his starters would go 3, so if that is still the plan, then we will see Pierce Smith for the 3rd. 0-2 on its way. That's high. Did not snap that breaking ball. One and 2. From the windup. High again. 2-2. One pitch to get out of the inning. Let's see if Naranjo can do it here. Grounded foul. Second game behind the plate for Fry in 3 days. I have no probables for the upcoming series, but we'll try to get those for all 3 games. Here's a ball to Cantu. He fields it. Steps up in the dirt. Marquez, does he dig it out in time? Yes! And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Vibes, they're still down 2, but hey, they've already scored 4. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Welcome back to the ball game. Tyler Peterson live from UC Health Park. It's Range Riders 6, Vibes 4. Miguel Tejada Jr., the first man to bat against the new pitcher. It's Noah Barros. First pitch on its way to Tejada. That's taken for a strike. Noah Barros, if I have the correct Noah Barros on Baseball Reference, went to Holy Names University in Oakland, California. 3-year player. That's high. It's part of the Pacific West Conference. 12 starts for Holy Names, 5-3 record, a 2.59 ERA, sub-3 ERA all 3 years of college. Here's a ball hit toward the shortstop. Howell takes on the big hop. Does he have the strength to throw out Tejada? No. That is a single, and Tejada is on. 2 hits for Tejada in this ballgame in 2 at-bats. Vibes had the leadoff hitter on for the second straight inning. And again, time is of the essence in this game. Here's Caleb Marquez. Only 7 innings, so you were down 4 after 1. You're down 2 in the 3rd inning. You want to get ever so closer to tying this ball game up, and that's something that Marquez could do on one swing. Swings and misses at a high fastball. It's 0-1. Marquez ripped a double to the right center field gap off of Smith in the 2nd. Oh, and they nearly got Tejada, but he gets back. Tejada's already been picked off once in this game. A play that went 1-3-6-1-3. Again, they'll check on him. Again, he gets back. Barros set. Again, they'll check on Tejada. Again, he gets back. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Oh, 0-1 to Marquez. Swing and a miss, 0-2. He's behind 2 fastballs. Will Barros try to put him away with a 3rd, or will he break something out the first time now on Marquez 0-2? Tejada with a decent lead. Not going. Swing and a miss. 3 fastballs, and Marquez is sent down. First strikeout for Barros. Here's Esparza. Pierce Smith on the day, 2 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. Replaced by Barros here, and Tejada just gets back. That throw was to the first base dugout side of first base, and if that had been on the money, Tejada would have been picked off for the 2nd time in this game. He's got to be careful. Esparza still waiting on the first pitch. Slide step, swing and a miss. Esparza walked and scored in the 2nd. Came in on the Gio Diaz single. Again, they'll try to pick off Tejada. Again, he gets back. 1 out, runner at first. 6-4 Range Riders here in the bottom of the 3rd. Swing and a foul back. Now 0-2. On Esparza. Here's the pitch, way outside. You could waste a pitch on 0-2, but you'd like for it to be more competitive than that one. Joshua has to protect. And he swings and misses on a pitch that was way inside. 2 straight strikeouts for Barros, and there's 2 away. Two outs, here's Lara. And again, they're going to try to pick off Tejada. Stopped by Wofford with his body. Lara struck out in the first. 0 for 4 on the year. 2 outs now here in the third. First pitch hit into the glove, off the glove of Jordan. Howell try to make a fantastic play. He will not. Tejada has to get back, and he is safe. It's going to be an error on Jordan. Actually, we're going to get a change. That's going to be a single for Lara. A single for Lara. Here's Rabago. Rabago with a major choke on that bat right now. First pitch. Swung and a miss. So Lara gets his first single. First and second, 2 outs. That's high. It's ball 2. On deck is Perez. Fives have scored 2 runs with 2 outs in this game so far. See if they can get a third here. Rabago walked in his only plate appearance today. A double look to Tejada. Rabago takes a strike. They're playing behind the runners. And a slight shift for Rabago. The second baseman, Cash, almost right by the bag, sort of holding on Tejada. Big hole on the right side. Barros to the plate. Rabago swings and misses, chases that fastball, and the inning is over. The Vibes do not score. They get 2 hits. No errors. 2 men left on base. We head to the top of the 4th, 6-4 Range Riders. Welcome back to our ball game. Top of the fourth, nearly halfway done through our 7-inning ball game. Tyler Peterson live from UC Health Park. New pitcher for Rocky Mountain, it's Jorge Gonzalez. He pitched opening night. He went 1+ innings, allowed 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, no walks, and a strikeout. He threw a wild pitch. Broussard, McConnell, and Howell 9-1-2 to face Gonzalez. Day is over for Josmel Naranjo. First pitch to Broussard is a strike. Strike at 87. 3 innings for Naranjo, 5 hits, 6 runs, only 3 were earned, though. A walk and a strikeout. He threw a wild pitch, and he balked. Ground ball toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit. Broussard singles, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Ben McConnell. Seeing eye single for Broussard. His 3rd hit in 3 games. A modest 3-game hitting streak. One for one is McConnell. He's walked and singled. Broussard, he's got a lean going towards second. Does not go. First pitch is fouled back. Six-4 Range Riders here in the top of the 4th. Nobody out. Runner at first. And at the grass at third is Cantu. There goes the runner. It's inside. The throw by Rabago is high and late. Broussard with the stolen base. So very quickly, a runner in scoring position for Glacier. Gonzalez shaking off Rabago. Now he's got a pitch he likes. Pitch on its way. Fouled into the net over the Glacier dugout. The Range Riders will be on the road for quite a while, as Glacier is still preparing its field for baseball. I heard it won't be completely ready in terms of the entire stadium. The field will be ready for opening day. Range Riders will have 6 here in Rocky Mountain through the 30th. Then they'll go to Billings. They'll stay there for 6 games. Then they'll go to Great Falls, stay there for 6 games. So they'll slowly make their way back to Glacier. Kalispell, that is. Swinging a ground ball toward Perez. He gets a big hop. He's not going to attempt it. He'll check behind Broussard there. And that's a single for Perez. That's a single for McConnell.
Now batting for the Landers, number 10, Gabe Howell.
So here's Mr. RBI, Gabe Howell. He has 10 so far this season. Gonzalez to the plate, and that's off the glove of the catcher. It goes to the backstop, and both runners will advance. That'll go down as a pass ball. And that's tough on Rabago because I think he was crossed up. But it still goes down as a pass ball. That was a catchable pitch. Pitch to Howell, line to center. Hernandez coming in. He's got to play it on a hop, and it gets by him. Here comes the runner. He will score. Thinking 3 is Howell. He will get to third. That's going to be a hit, a single. The run comes in, RBI. And now, it's back to a 4-run lead for Glacier. Runner on third. Nobody out. Wofford takes low. Bullpen getting ready down there for Rocky Mountain. 8-4, Glacier leads. Howell will pick up an RBI there. Give him 11. And this is outside as well. Gonzalez having some trouble in his second outing. Single, single, single. This inning is gone. Two-0 is inside. 3-0. Three-0 pitch on its way. That's fouled away. Infield is playing back. They will give up the run for an out. Francisco Cabrera has a decision to make, and that is the one he has chosen. 3-1. And that's strike one. On one hand, you want to be able to get the first out of the inning. Stop the momentum of the inning. On the other hand, a ground ball would put you down 5. It's a tough decision to make. 3-2, grounded foul. Another payoff pitch on its way to Wofford with Howell at third. Here's the pitch. Foul back again. So Wofford's staying alive. This is a pretty good battle. What sort of put-away pitch does Gonzalez and Rabago have in mind? 3-2. Swing and a miss. It was the fastball at 90, and Wofford is down.
That's strikeout number 1 for Jorge Gonzalez. Now batting for the Glacier Riders, number 30.
Here's the designated hitter, Dean Miller. 1 out now here in the bottom of the 4th. Infield still playing back. This is in the dirt, stopped by Rabago. Gonzalez from Laredo, Texas. He's 26 years old. Went to the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Made his debut on opening night. Miller fouls this away toward the picnic party area. The terraced patio over there in right field is one of the coolest spots in Pioneer League stadiums. Everybody's got their own thing in the Pioneer League. Idaho Falls has a hot tub down the right field line that you can buy and sit in if you'd like. Missoula's got the right field fence at 287. Line to right. Overs Esparza. It's over his head. It one-hops the wall. Esparza picks it up. Miller's going to have an RBI double. In to score is Howell. And now it's 9-4. So at this point, it's the biggest lead for Glacier, and Cabrera is going to make a change. Call to the bullpen. We'll take a break. Range Riders leading the Vibes 9-4 here on YouTube. Welcome back to the ball game. That's Phil's boy on the mound, Tommy Caulfield. He comes into a game with a runner at second. In the top of the fourth inning, 3 runs in for Glacier. Brandon Trammell, the first batter to face him. This is the first appearance for Caulfield in a Vibes jersey. Spent time with Great Falls last year. He was a Voyager. 6 games, went 1-0. That was his first pro win with an ERA of 10. First pitch inside for ball 1. From Burlingame, California, 27 years old. Went to the University of San Francisco, WCC school. He was a Don. Played on 5 Indy teams from 2019 to 2020. 1-0 pitch. That's a strike at the knees. In 2021, he played 5 games for the Portland Mavericks of that 4-team Maverick League in Oregon. He was a teammate, briefly, of Garrett Alvarez, who pitched in the first game for the Vibes. Down low again. 9-4 Range Riders here in the top of the fourth. A 7-inning ball game, game 2 of our doubleheader. Ground ball foul. we'll see the debut of the Springs jerseys, as pretty baby blue jerseys. We're going to wear those every Friday. I'm excited to see those. They are available in the team store. Of course, all the jerseys this year, total overhaul. White ones they're currently wearing, totally new. Ground ball towards second. Tejada, backhand in front of him, throws on to first. Not in time. That's a single. Give credit to Trammell for beating that one out. He was running hard down first base, and he gets his first hit of the ball game. Now Ryan Cash. First and second with one out. It's a 5-run game, but really the question is who will score more. Whichever team out-hits the other is going to win. That's the way it was in game 1 of this doubleheader. Vibes won 12-11. Caulfield to the plate. That's down low outside. Rabaga with a nice stop. A 7-run seventh in game 1 ultimately was the main reason the Vibes came away with the victory. Huge offensive outpouring. 2 home runs from Marquez in that game. Did well to score early in this game, but they've given up 9. This is hit high to left field. It's deep. Diaz back in front of the track, squaring up underneath it. He makes the catch. Both runners tag. It's an RBI for Cash, and it's 10-4.
Adding next to the Glacier Range Riders, number 7, Kevin Jordan.
Miller, the runner who scores. Trammell to second. And now with 2 outs, it's Kevin Jordan. All 4 runs in this inning earned for Jorge Gonzalez. First pitch to Jordan. Breaking ball can't quite catch the outside. 1-0. Jordan is 0 for 2. He reached on an error in the first. There's a fastball for a strike. For Gonzalez, he only went 1/3 of an inning in this inning. That's high 2-1. He allowed 4 hits, 4 runs, all which were earned. He didn't walk anyone, and he had 1 strikeout. Caulfield to the plate. That's inside. Three-one the count. The pitch, a ground ball toward short. Perez able to stop it. Up on a knee. Throws to first. Nice play. And the inning is over. Nice work there from Perez. 4 runs for the Range Riders. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 10-4. Over and out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Perez, Diaz, and Hernandez, top of the lineup. 10-4, the Range Riders lead the Rocky Mountain Vibes. Welcome back to the ball game. Noah Barros to throw to Brandon Perez. The first pitch on its way. And it's high for ball one. Boy, the kids have been stealing the show today. How about that race between innings on those tricycles? For those of you with us for game one, there was a dance-off as well. Big cut by Perez. He comes up empty. And there were two kids, maybe about 5 or 6, and they busted out some pretty good moves. Perez is 0 for 1 with a sac fly RBI. This one's fouled into the stands, up for grabs. It reaches the concourse. Well, a big offensive day for the Vibes. How much more do they have in them? This ball is hit to center field. McConnell's got a beat on it. He'll make the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Gio Diaz, and he has had a good game between both games 1 and 2. Diaz, 2 hits, 2 RBI in game 1. And so far here in game 2, 2 hits, a run, and an RBI. First pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. Everyone's going to get their fair look these first 10 games or so. Pitchers and position players alike. There's strike 2. The Vibes currently are only carrying 11 position players, which leaves them with just 2 men on the bench. Here's the 0-2. This is hit to right. Hit pretty well. Trammell got a late start. Now he's got to go back on it. He'll make the catch. I don't know if Trammell didn't see that off the bat, but he didn't react right away, but he reacted in time for the second out. Now here's Hernandez. Hernandez, a walk and a sac fly RBI. Here's the first pitch on its way. Ripped to left field. Over's the left fielder. It'll fall in front of him. Broussard will play it on a hop. A 2-out single for Hernandez. He keeps his nice start to the season going. 2 outs for Ulysses Cantu. Two outs, runner at first here in the bottom of the fourth. Barrows to the plate. Cantu takes high. I was talking earlier about all the different parks in the Pioneer League, and they all have their certain charm to them. Idaho Falls with the hot tub. I was talking about the patio porch here and right. Tiered, and it's got the upper deck area as well. This is fouled away. In Ogden, you've got the, if memory serves, I believe it's the Wasatch Mountains behind center field. And that right center field gap, it juts way in to almost, I think it's something like 325. But it's a high wall. I believe it's 19 feet. Pitch on its way to Cantu. That's down low, 2-1. Missoula, they've got their own thing going on there. But they have that 287 to right, a high wall because of train tracks behind the right field side. Here's the 2-1. That's high as well, 3-1. Billings Park, I think, is one of the nicer small ballparks in the league. We've got sort of a party area, sort of left field walkway. Ogden has something similar as well. 3-1. There goes Hernandez. It's ripped to left field, a base hit. This might get to the wall. Hernandez is going to be waved around. It's cut off by the left fielder, Broussard. And they're going to hold Hernandez late. And boy, that was the right that was the right decision by Luani Sanchez, because Hernandez would have been toast. So 2 men on for Tejada. It's a double for Cantu. Tejada already with 2 hits. Looking for a third. What kind of noise can the Vibes make? They're down 6. Marquez on deck. Keep the line moving. This is all with 2 outs. First pitch. Well, just a touch low there from Barros. Tejada, an RBI single in the first with 2 outs. Can he do it again? Ground ball into right field. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Cantu. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Tejada. And all of a sudden, it's 10-6. 3 hits for Tejada. So they are very much still part of this ball game, and this offensive day will continue. Here's Marquez. And you know he'll take a big swing. First pitch. Breaking ball. That's a called strike 1. And that is some crafty pitching after showing Marquez 3 fastballs in his first at-bat to start him off with a breaking ball. We're going to get the cat and mouse we had with Barros and Tejada when he was on first last time. Not so far. Swing and a miss. Fastball above the letters, and Marquez is down 0-2. And now Barros has him in the rocking chair between the soft and the hard. You've got to pick one. Here's the 0-2. That's just off the plate. One and 2. It was a nice 2-strike pitch from Barros. This is in the dirt. Stopped by the catcher. It's 2-2. Nice work by Fry there. He had to go way over in the other batter's box. Count is even now at 2-2. Boy, watching the replay, I don't know how Fry stopped that ball. 2-2 with 2 outs. Pitch to Marquez. High 3-2. And now Tejada will be on the move. What is he going to give Marquez on 3-2? Full count pitch. 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 4. Here it is. Marquez takes high. It's ball 4. This inning will continue. All with 2 outs. 2 flyouts, then single, double, single, and now walk. And that'll bring up Joshua Esparza. A righty begins to throw for the Range Riders. Two men on, 2 men out. Esparza, a walk and a strikeout. The first pitch to Joshua. That's high, ball 1. Great work from Marquez to work a walk out of that. 0-2 to walk. The inning continues. Lara on deck. High, ball 2. And Barrows finally says, you know what? Let's get rid of that baseball. That one was no good. We're going to get some baseball in another hour as teams from around the Pioneer League will start playing around 7. All other 8 teams in action today. This is opening night in 4 other cities. Two 2-0 to Esparza. Fry with the quick meeting with Barros. Here's the pitch. Off the hands toward Howell. He'll field. Flip to second. The inning's over. 2 runs for the Vibes on the single from Tejada. We head to the top of the 5th. It's 10-6. The Range Riders lead. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Top of inning number 5, it'll be Fry, Broussard, and McConnell to face Tommy Caulfield. Caulfield got the last 2 outs of the 4th inning. Starts the 5th here. First pitch to Fry is fouled away. Well, the Vibes have chipped away and chipped away, and the resolve of this team is pretty good. They are down 4. We're pretty much right back to where we were when the top of the 1st ended. It was a 4-run first for Glacier. Vibes answered with 2 more. Then both teams scored 2 in the 2nd inning. At that point, it was a 6-4 ball game. 4 runs for Glacier in the 6th. Followed by 2 for the Vibes in the bottom of the... 4 runs in the 4th for Glacier and 2 runs for the Vibes in the 4th as well. We are now in the 5th inning of a 7-inning ball game. Fry gets under this one down the left field line. This will get into foul territory. Does the left fielder have a play? He does not. Reaches over, cannot make the play, and Diaz does go hard into that wall, but makes his way back to his position. Dusting off the cleats a little bit. 2-2 now to Fry. It's imperative now in these last 3 innings to keep the Range Riders at 10. Ground ball toward third. Cantu, gets the hop, throws to first in time. Well, that took a nasty hop on Ulysses, but had the glove in the right spot, spun around and threw strongly onto first. 5-3 on the out. Brant Broussard, who has made a nuisance of himself out of that 9 spot, scored a run in the 4th. On deck is the top of the order McConnell. And McConnell's been on base 3 times. First pitch to Broussard. Line down the right field line into the Vibes bullpen. I want to thank you all for watching this game on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with us on this doubleheader Wednesday, opening series of the year. We'll be back on Saturday. Fouled away again. 0-2. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm reiterating this for the 1000th time because there was a scheduling change. I want to make sure everyone's on the same page. And you can check our social channels and our YouTube page for all upcoming streams. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Caulfield with the strikeout. And there's 2 away. And that was a pretty lively around the horn there from the Vibes, so the team took something with that strikeout. 2 away. Here's McConnell. Have not been able to get him out in this ballgame. First pitch, fouled away. It's a good day for foul balls if you're a youngster. We've seen some baseballs go to some good homes today. That's in the dirt. For the Vibes in the last of the 5th, it'll be 8-9-1. Lara, Rabago, Perez. This is hit to center field. Back is Hernandez, still going back. He makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 goes Glacier. We head to the top of inning number 6. Or excuse me, again, we're going to the bottom of the 5th, as I was just saying before. To the bottom of the 5th we go. It's 10-4, 10-6. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth, and we just had the fifth inning stretch, and I needed it. So let's get the inning and the score right. The inning, bottom of the fifth. The score, 10-6. The batter, Julian Lara. First pitch is inside. Barros, this is inning 3 for him. Started the third. This is hit sky high over the dugout, out of play. Lands right into third row seats. Who's going to get that baseball? It's on top of the Range Rider dugout, and it hits the netting, so that kid's going to grab it. Lara is 1 for 2. Vibes need to string some hits together. They've only got 3 innings left. Here's the first pitch. The next pitch is cranked to left. It's deep. It's over the head of the left fielder and off the wall. It's going to be at least 2 for Lara. He's thinking 3. Here's the relay throw. It's not in time. Julian Lara, a leadoff triple, and the Vibes are in business once again. Here's Jesus Rabago. It's a 4-run ball game. Runner at third. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Remember, we're only playing 7. Rabago hits this to left center. Will anyone get there? Over is Broussard. It falls! It's going to be a single for Rabago, an RBI single, and it's 10-7. Broussard maybe would have had it with a dive, but he did not attempt to dive. It got down. Got past him. It was fielded by McConnell, and it's 10-7. Range Riders have caught the Vibes on a dangerous day. Here's Perez. He's going to show bunt, pull it back, and take a strike. We've got a side armor in the Glacier bullpen, a right-handed throwing side armor. And it looks like a righty throwing in the Vibes bullpen. Short lead for Rabago at first. Here's the pitch. Perez takes low. Well, again, small sample size, but the meat of this order, Hernandez, Cantu, Tejada, Marquez, if they can get up in this inning, they can do some major damage. Here's the pitch. Perez to right center. No one's there. It'll fall. It'll be a single. 3 straight hits to begin the fifth. 2 men on, nobody out. Diaz comes to the plate. He would be the tying run. Diaz a triple, an RBI single, and a flyout to right. Almost no wind now as both flags in left field are slightly swaying. Sort of drooped over. Deep breath from Barros. The pitch to Diaz. Swung on, popped into right field. In is Trammell, still coming in. He'll make a sliding catch. Nice work by Trammell there to get to that ball. And there's one away. Here's Dominique Hernandez. So now first and second. 2 men on, 1 man out. Hernandez swings and fouls it back. Took a healthy cut. They're playing behind the runners, are the Range Riders, which is a little bit curious. Both Urbago and Perez can get a pretty good lead. But they're going to try to turn 2. Hernandez takes a strike. And now it's 0-2. One run in here in the bottom of the 5th. Vibes trail 10-7. Barrows to the plate. Hernandez fights it off. Whoa. That was a big league emergency hack. He just stays alive. Just past 2 hours in this ball game. Another 0-2 to Hernandez. This is popped over the second baseman into right field, and it's caught by the second baseman. Cash had to turn around and find it. He did. It's a pop out, and there's 2 away. So Barrows has settled down for sure. 3 straight hits and then 2 fly balls. Here's Cantu. He doubled with 2 outs in the 4th. He bats here again with 2 outs in the 5th. The first pitch. Cantu swing and a miss, gets past the catcher. Both runners will advance. And now it's 2nd and 3rd. It's going to be a pass ball. Single will score 2. Or excuse me. Oh, that was a foul tip. I'm late to the party there. That's hit into right field, a base hit. They're going to hold the runner at 3rd. So I was looking down trying to make the adjustments in my book. I didn't realize that it was called a foul ball. A single for Cantu. The bases are loaded for Tejada. Tejada is now the go-ahead run. It's Urbago at 3rd, Perez at 2nd, Cantu at 1st. 4 hits in the inning. And as we said, this is the meat of the order. And if Tejada can put a charge in one, he can give the Vibes the lead. 2 outs. First pitch. High and outside. S'mores on the campfire instead of ducks on the pond. That's what I'm going with anyway. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. And Tejada sold out on that one. Three hits for Tejada, 3 RBI. 2 2-out RBI singles. The 1-1. That's high and outside, 2-1. Nice take. He can turn this ball game right on its head with one swing. The pitch swung on and missed, and that was way inside. It's strike 2. So he helped out Barrows there. Tied himself up. 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Barrows looking for a put-away pitch. That's way high. It's ball 3. And now all 3 runners will be on the move. 3-2, 2 outs. Here we go. Barros from the windup. The pitch. Tejada takes high. It's ball 4. It's Tejada's 4th RBI. The tying run moves to second base. It's 10-8. And the question now is, how much longer will Nick Hogan go with Noah Barros? And the answer is at least one more batter. It'll be Marquez. A double, a strikeout, a walk. First pitch to Marquez. Fastball for strike 1. He hit 2 home runs in game 1. Perez at third. Cantu at second. Tejada at first. A single ties the ball game. Marquez fights it off. And now it's 0-2. Marquez worked a walk off of Barros, down 0-2 in his last at-bat, but Barros also has struck out Marquez. 0-2 pitch. That's just off the plate. An excellent pitch by Barros, and it's 1-2. Excellent take by Marquez. All 3 runners can get a big lead here. Infield plays back. They're playing Marquez to the gaps. Big hole down the left field line. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And Barros gets Marquez once more. 2 more runs for the Vibes. They've scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. They trail 10-8 as we go to the 6th. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Top of the 6th inning of this 7-inning ball game. Tommy Caulfield's day is over. Jose Mora comes to the mound. For Caulfield, it's a nice debut. 1 2/3 innings, a hit, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout. Mora will face 2, 3, 4, Howell, Wofford, and Miller. Mora pitched opening day. 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a walk, and a strikeout. Vibes have come back. They're only down 2. First pitch. Nice breaking ball for strike 1. They were down 10-4 in this game. They trailed by as many as 6. And they've chipped away as often as they've been able to. all but the third inning, they've scored 2 runs. Here we are in the top of the 6th. This is hit to right field. It's hit deep, but it's hit foul. Oh and 2 to Howell. 2 more hits today in this ball game. He's scored 3 runs. He's reached on a fielder's choice as well. Here's the pitch. That's down low. 1 and 2. In the bottom of the 6th, bottom of the order, Esparza, Lara, Rabago. The Vibes sent 8 men to the plate in the 5th when they scored those 2 runs. They left 3 runners stranded. 1-2. Swing, a ground ball. Perez on the backhand. He'll throw. Will not be in time. Nice play to keep it on the infield, but it's an infield single for Howell. He's got his 3rd hit in this game. And now Brody Wolford steps to the back. 1 for 3 is Wofford. And again, I don't have a pronunciation guide. I've been going with Wofford. PA's guy has been saying Wolford. Pitch on its way. This is popped up. Behind first. Marquez, does he have a play? Chasing. It's going to go foul. Strike 1 to Wofford. We've got someone on the mound in that Range Rider bullpen. The 0-1 from Mora. That's high, 1 and 1. The Vibes have trailed this entire ball game. As many as 6, as few as 2. They've got the bottom of the 6th and the bottom of the 7th to try to take this game away from Glacier. There goes the runner, and it's out of the hand of Rabago. That's a stolen base. It wasn't the best jump we've seen all day. I think if Rabago gets a grip, there would have been at least been a play at second base. But now a runner at second. Pitch fouled away again. Dean Miller on deck. Behind him, Brandon Trammell. 11 hits for the Range Riders. The 1-2 outside. Fans wanted it. It was outside, though. Trying to help home plate umpire William Berger with that one. Two and 2. There goes the runner. It swung on and missed. Tag applied, and there's one away. First strikeout for Mora. And now here's Dean Miller. Will Francisco Cabrera elect to bring the infield in here? The answer is no. And the answer is also it will not be Dean Miller, but Tyler Ryan, who had a huge pinch hit 3-run home run in Game 1 that left the Range Riders just 1 run short of their comeback. We've seen Ryan 3 times in all 3 games, and he's come on all 3 times as a pinch hitter. More to the plate. Ryan takes a strike. Mora, 20 years old, from Sonora, Mexico. No previous stats, at least not any that I could find. Pitch on its way. Ryan takes in the dirt. Pretty good take. It was a big breaking ball. Now the infield does come in. Not all the way on the grass, but they're in. Ryan takes low again. A walk's not the worst thing in this position. A walk would set up a potential double play, but for Mora, this is a strikeout situation. (3-1). Hit to center field. Back is Hernandez. This should do for a sac fly. He makes the catch. Here's the throw. Easily coming in is Howell. And it's 11-8. Give credit to Gabe Howell. He singled, he stole 2 bases, and he comes in on the sac fly. It's the 4th RBI for Ryan. All 4 coming today in the doubleheader. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trammell, 1 for 3. It's down low for ball 1. Try to get you the number of the range rider warming up in that bullpen. It's like number 29. Here's a swing and a miss by Trammell. 29 would be Chandler Ingram. We have not seen Ingram. But as promised by manager Nick Hogan, we would see all the arms in this 3-game series, and he is the last arm we have not seen. There's a strike for Mora, and it's 1-2. And if Ingram is indeed the last pitcher to pitch, then he would go the final 2 innings, should there be a bottom of the 7th. 1-2 for Mora. Fans clapping him on. Swing and a miss. The Range Riders get 1 back on the sac fly by Tyler Ryan. They lead 11-8 as we go to the bottom of the 6th here at UC Health Park. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Bottom of the 6th in our 7-inning ball game. Welcome back inside UC Health Park. Tyler Peterson live from our broadcast booth. It's Range Riders 11 and Vibes 8. The new pitcher, Chandler Ingram. Joshua Esparza, the first man to face Ingram. Side armor, and Esparza fouls it away. Ingram 6'2", 220, 25 years old. Pitched at Reinhardt University in Waleska, Georgia, and the University of Montevallo in Montevallo, Alabama. 0-1, swing, and a foul at the plate. The day for Noah Barros is over. He goes 3 innings, allows 9 hits, 4 runs all earned, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. The 0-2 to Esparza. That's down low and away. Ball 1. On the bench, available for the manager Cabrera are Rosales and Carreño. A little tapper, past the pitcher, second baseman there, throws on to first, in time! And Esparza, did he trip over the bag? He hurt himself on the play. That was a very close play. And he is not feeling well as Esparza. He throws his helmet down, and he is receiving some attention. It goes as a 4-3. The attention turns now to Esparza. Lara, half swing, does he go? Yes, says the umpire. Well, if Esparza hurt his ankle on that play, the only other outfielder available would be Tejada right now, who's playing second. This is Lara, who's 2 for 3, a single and a triple. If Tejada had to go to the outfield, the natural switch then would be Carreño, who is a second baseman. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch, tapped foul to the Range Rider dugout. I'm still slightly impressed with myself that I haven't said Ridge Runner, as that was, I believe that's the name of the company that owns the Range Riders. Lara swings and misses, and there's 2 away. And now here's Jesus Rabago. Well, even if Rabago can't get on base here, the bottom of the 7th will be the top of the order, Perez, Diaz, and Hernandez. And it's just a matter if you can get down to Cantu, Tejada, and Marquez. This is hit down the right field line, out of play. Rabago is 1 for 2, has an RBI single and a walk. He scored a run. A 3-run lead in the Pioneer League. It's like having a 3-run lead at Coors Field. It's not as comfortable. And this ballpark, I don't know the exact number, but I do believe it's even higher than Coors Field altitude-wise. Ball gets away in the bullpen, and we have a momentary break in action. 0-2 to Rabago. Ingram's pitch, that's lined foul. This right now is a save situation for Ingram. Here's the pitch. That's down and away. 1-2. Rabago fouls it away again. Rocky Mountain scored 12 in Game 1. They've scored 8 here in Game 2. On the opposite end of the scoring, though, here in Game 2, they won Game 1 12-11, and they're going to try to do that here as well. 1-2, way outside. Ingram set on the mound. The 2-2 to Rabago. That's down low, 3-2. We're going to hit 7 o'clock soon, and we'll start to see some live action around the Pioneer League. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oh, that's strike 3 called. And the inning is over. 1-2-3. Go the Vibes here in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the 7th, the last inning. It's Range Riders 11, Vibes 8. I got to talk with Aaron afterward because I have a couple questions about how he's counting yesterday's games. So I'll figure out what official attendance is.
Yeah, it's from the paid, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll talk with him later.
Okay.
He gave me a couple other numbers as well, so I want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah, fine.
Top of the 7th, last inning of our ball game tonight. Last inning of the second game of this doubleheader. And it's the last member of this pitching staff we have yet to see. This is number 36, Miguel Pozo, right-handed pitcher out of Monte Cristi in the Dominican Republic. Big kid, 6'3", 230. 22 years old, and the first pitch is inside to Ryan Cash. This is down low. This is actually Michael Nell. Michael Nell pinch hitting for Cash here in the 7th. Ground ball to second. That's Carreño into the ball game. And there's one away. So Carreño comes in for Esparza, and Tejada goes to right. This ball's hit to third. Cantu gathers, throws on to first. He grabs and gathers, and there's 2 outs. So 4-3, 5-3. And here's Jared Fry. Well, Miguel Pozo, barely had any time to talk about him. He's got 2 outs. He spent time with the Washington Nationals organization. 18 and 19 pitched in the Dominican Summer League and the Gulf Coast League. Both rookie designations. There's a fastball poured in at least 90. I say at least 90 because the gun has it at 90. His best year came in 2018, a 3.55 ERA and 11 starts. Swing and a miss. And right now, Pozo's throwing gas. Ground ball towards second. Carreño can't get it. Gets past him, single into right field. Just got a text from our assistant general manager. Super helpful. Letting me know that the home plate altitude is 65.31. The highest. I said his name. He says he better get a shout out for that. I gave him a shout out.
Can I get elevation credit for that?
Yes, Aaron, you got elevation credit for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's Aaron Griffith, our assistant general manager running the show. Chris Jones, the Vibes president, has responsibilities both here and in Lynchburg with the Lynchburg Hillcats. Ground ball toward Marquez, takes it on the back, steps on first. Inning over. No runs a hit, no errors. 1 man left on base. Last chance for Rocky Mountain. They trail by 3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back to the ball game. This is it. Bottom of the 7th. Last inning of our doubleheader. Top of the order, Perez, Diaz, Hernandez to face Ingram. He is trying to get the save. Perez, 1 for 3. First pitch, strike. Perez, Diaz, and Hernandez. Behind them, Cantu, Tejada, Marquez. Would love to see Caleb Marquez bat here in the 7th. Perez swings and misses. Waves at that one in the dirt. And it's 0-2. Set is Ingram, way outside. Perez trying to stay alive. He just fights it off. Little wind action now. Wind blowing toward right field. They're giving Perez the left field line in the outfield. Pitch, strike 3 called. Too close to take for Perez, and he is gone looking. That's a big momentum win for the Range Riders. Here's Gio Diaz. First pitch. Breaking ball for strike 1. Vibes need to get 2 guys on. Ground ball toward Howell. Broke his bat. Throw on to first. In time, 2 away. Well, the Vibes are going to come back now. They've certainly left it late. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. This is a 7-inning ball game, so this is it. Either Hernandez can extend this game by getting on, or the game will be over. First pitch way outside. The tying run right now would be Tejada. Hernandez would need to reach. Cantu, who's on deck, would need to reach. Hernandez takes strike 1. Six straight Vibes retired. Hernandez into left field. Base hit, and the game will continue. Well, that's nice, but the Vibes need at least one more guy to reach here. They need Cantu to get on to give themselves a shot. Cantu reached on an error, singled, doubled, singled. That's strike 1. Fastball at 86. Big shadows across home plate now. This is not an easy ball to see coming out of the pitcher's hand in the sun. That's fouled away. It's advantage Glacier with the shadows situation, and they are now 1 strike away from getting their second win of the year. (0-2). Cantu fouls it off, stays alive. Game will continue. Short lead at first for Hernandez. Cantu fouls it off again. This is a good battle right now. Ulysses not wanting to make the last out. If he can get on, the Vibes have a shot. Ingram, again. Grounded off of his hand, throws to first in time, and the ball game is over. The Glacier Range Riders win this second game of the doubleheader by the score of 11-8. We'll tally up the totals. We'll come back and wrap things up on our post-game show. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Welcome back to our post-game show. Tyler Peterson wrapping things up after Game 2 of our doubleheader, won by the Glacier Ridge Riders. Oh, there it is. That's the first time I've done it. Glacier Range Riders. I jinxed myself when I said I was impressed by myself that I hadn't made that mistake. Too late. The Range Riders win 11-8. 11 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error for Glacier. For the Vibes, 8 runs on 15 hits and 3 errors. The winner is Noah Barros. He's 1-0. That was on a scorer's decision. Yosmel Naranjo takes the loss. He is 0-1 on the season. And Chandler Ingram comes out of the bullpen, pitches a 2-inning save, his first. Game time was 2:47. We started at 4:01, ended at 6:48. Well, the offensive production for the Vibes, hopefully this is more of what's to come. A Huge explosion. They scored 20 runs between the two games. In the second game, they actually out-hit Glacier 15-12. In this middle of the order, this Hernandez, Cantu, Tejada, and Marquez area, those four guys, hope we can expect more of the same from them going forward. We will be off the air until Saturday, a 6:30 ball game. It's Springs Appreciation Day, and we will debut those sweet Baby Blues. Until then, I will say good night, buenas noches, and have a good rest of your Wednesday evening.